find all the points of discontinuity of the function f of x is equal to x plus 2 when x is less than 1, 0 when x is 1, and x minus 2 when x is greater than 1. These are the three values for the same function f of x, and you have to check for the discontinuity wherever it is. So we can just go to, since here you have x less than 1, equal to 1, and greater than 1, three values in the left side, right side, and at the point are different. We have to check for at x equal to 1. Continuity at x equal to 1 we are checking. Okay. At x equal to 1 means we have to check the left hand limit, LHL, which is limit x tends to, for which point? At x equal to 1 we are checking the discontinuity or continuity. Okay. 1 minus f of x will be limit x tends to 1. Which one you will use? X plus 1, because it is less than 1. X plus 2. Replace your x with 1. So you get 1 plus 2, which is, okay. Now right hand limit will be limit x tends to 1 plus f of x is equal to limit x tends to 1. What is f of x? Here you have to take x minus 2. So this is x minus 2, which is equal to, again replace your x with 1. So 1 minus 2, which is minus 1. So again LHL not equal to RHL, and at the point what you get f of 0, f of 1 is given to be 0 here. At x equal to 1, the function value is 0. So f of 1 is 0. That means all the three, LHL not equal to RHL, not equal to at the point. Therefore, you can say that f is not continuous at x equal to 1. For the other points, that is less than 1 and greater than 1, the function will be x plus 2 everywhere. तो वो जो ये एक्चुअली आपका अगर ये केस 1 है, एट द पॉइंट आपने डिस्कस किया है, बाकी पॉइंट्स के लिए ऑल द पॉइंट्स में आपने x देखा, x discontinuous है, so point of discontinuity is x equal to 1. Not continuous means it is discontinuous. So 1 point of discontinuity you got. Now for the remaining, actually you did not check, but if you want to check, then how you have to do is you will take c be any number which is less than 1, and you will have limit x tends to c f of x will be, what you have to replace here is this is your function. So here you will replace limit x tends to c, f of x you have to take as x plus 2. And this c can be any number which is less than 1. Okay, here we are taking only a neighborhood of 1. 1 के neighborhood में ही हम check कर रहे हैं, left और right means वो ज़्यादा दूर नहीं जाएगा, nearby values जैसे ले रहे हैं यहाँ पे. तो ये at the point check करने के लिए उसके nearby neighborhoods check करते हैं. But this meaning of this is you are taking any value which can be less than, that is 0 हो सकता है, -1, -2, कोई भी value हो, उसके लिए function यही होगा. सारे x less than 1 के लिए आपको use करना है x plus 2. So here you will get the same function. Either if you are taking the left hand side of that number or the right hand side, the function is not changing. That's why the value is also not changing. Okay, here you will have c plus 2. So whatever be the c, which is a less than 1 number, you will get the same value for the left and right. Okay, and f of c will also be same, which is c plus 2, so that they are equal. Hence the function is continuous for all values which are less than 1. Similarly, you will get for all values greater than 1, the function value will be x minus 2, and that will be giving you c minus 2 only. इसीलिए वो यहाँ पे दिखाना अपना relevant नहीं है, क्योंकि यहाँ पे mainly 1 नहीं check करना है, बाकी सब में continuous होगा, because ये जो है point, ये सारे values के लिए which is less than 1 सबके लिए suitable है, तो उसके left right में same value आएगा. For greater than 1 any value, the function will be the same, so its left and right will have the same value. That's why we are preferring this x equal to 1, checking x equal to 1, and at that point it is not continuous. Okay, is this clear? So if it is of 4 marks, you have to check for the remaining points also. अगर वो 2 marks के लिए पूछ रहे हैं, तो you can just go for your at x equal to 1 यहाँ तक. 4 marks होगा तो और थोड़ा extension चाहिए, तब वो find all the points of discontinuity या check the continuity, check the discontinuity, like that they will ask. and you have to check for c less than 1 as well as c greater than 1 भी चाहिए होगा, ठीक है? If c is greater than 1, you will have same thing, limit x tends to c, f of x will be limit x tends to c, यहाँ क्या आएगा? It will be x minus 2, which is c minus 2, and f of c will also be c minus 2. Therefore, limit x tends to c, f of x is same as f of c. Hence, it is continuous for all values which are greater than 1 and continuous for all values which are less than 1. So, only at the point 1 you have that discontinuity. Okay? This is the way you have to do. Clear?
मैम
हाँ?
मैम ये हम लोग केस 1, 2 और 3 मतलब क्वेश्चन में क्या मेंशन किया होगा तो हम केसेस तीनों
Check the
डिस्क्राइब करेंगे.
continuity. When you have checked the continuity and it is of 4 marks, मार्क्स उसका 4 होगा और चेक द कंटिन्यूटी पूछ रहे हैं तो सारे पॉइंट्स दिखाने हैं आपको. दैट मींस 1 से छोटा होगा, 1 से बड़ा होगा एंड एट द पॉइंट ये होता है, सिर्फ इतना करना है आपको, उसका लेफ्ट राइट एंड एट द पॉइंट. And case 2 and 3 means if it is of 4 marks and they are asking check the continuity, you have to check for these two also, show for these two also. Otherwise, you have to do only this much. Okay.
Yes.
Depending on the mark, you have to decide whether you have to show this or not. Okay. Next one is, so that graph yesterday we discussed, no similar graph hai ye bhi. I'm just not drawing because same conditions x plus 2 and x minus 2 ही था वहाँ पे भी, यहाँ एक 0 भी है, that's all. ठीक है? At the point 1 you have to mark there, 0 में आपको highlight करना है, बाकी दोनों में वो darkened circle नहीं होगा. दूसरे में वो equal to भी include किया था, यहाँ पे equal to के लिए अलग value है. ठीक है? Only that difference is there for the graph. Next one is discuss the continuity. Discuss the continuity for the function f of x is equal to, you have again two values, x plus 2 where x is less than 0 and minus x plus 2 when x is greater than 0. So less than 0 के लिए और greater than 0 के लिए function defined है. At x equal to 0 के लिए they have not defined the function. So we need not go for those things. समझ में आ रहा है? यहाँ पे difference क्या है कि equal to 0 यहाँ mention नहीं किया है. इक्वल टू 0 नहीं है तो उस पॉइंट में, दैट इज इफ दिस इज 0, उस पॉइंट के लेफ्ट एंड राइट को आपको चेक करने की जरूरत नहीं है. आपको सिर्फ ये देखना है कि लेस देन 0 के जो वैल्यूज हैं उनके लिए ये कंटिन्यूअस है और ग्रेटर देन 0 के लिए ये कंटिन्यूअस है. एट द पॉइंट इज नॉट इंक्लूडेड एक्चुअली हियर, आपके फंक्शन में ही वो डिफाइंड नहीं है. ठीक है? तो दैट केस वी विल स्किप एंड द रिमेनिंग टू वी विल डू. दैट मींस जब हम लेते हैं ना c इज लेस देन 0, वन केस, एंड c इज greater than 0. These will be the two cases. C equal to 0 में check नहीं हो रहा है because the function is not having that value. Okay. Yeah, so C less than 0 कोई भी value हो, any value which is less than 0, negative value. How you will start with? You will take limit x tends to C, f of x will be same as what you will get? Limit x tends to C. Function देखना है आपको. Less than 0 के लिए क्या है? X plus 2. So that will give you, replace your x with c, so c plus 2. Again, f of c at the point, when you say f of c, what is the meaning? F of x जो होगा, वो f of c बनेगा when you replace it with c. So f of c is equal to limit x tends to c, f of x. Therefore, the function is continuous for all values which are less than 0. For all c less than 0 means for all negative values. Okay. Now for all positive values, again you are checking limit x tends to c, f of x will be same as limit x tends to c. F of x will be this value, so minus x plus 2 is equal to minus c plus 2. Again f of c will also be minus c plus 2. Therefore limit x tends to c, f of x is equal to f of c. Hence the function is continuous for all values which are greater than 0. So दोनों के लिए wherever the function is defined, that is x points जहाँ पे define किया है वहाँ सब वो continuous है. Hence in total the function is continuous. The thing is it is not defined at 0, therefore we need not care for that point. Okay? Because जब graph बनाते हैं तो graph is coming like this part and this part, ये negative, ये positive, x plus 2 and minus x plus 2, ऐसे आएगा graph. But at the point 0, you don't have anything mentioned here. So there you are not having. Actually यहाँ से जाओगे एक jump करके ही फिर बाकी continue कर रहे हो. But since the function is not defined at x equal to 0, x equal to 0 में function को define नहीं किया है, इसीलिए आप उसको continuity में ही डाल रहे हो. Actually हमने क्या कहा था, अगर हम ऐसे करके हमें jump करना पड़े for the continuity of the graph, we need not have any break in the graph. But since this is not defined in the function itself, it doesn't bother the continuity of the function. Okay. Therefore, we will say that the function is continuous in the domain given. यहाँ पे उन्होंने दो domain separate किया है, एक को D1 और एक को D2 लिया है. Now to say that in the domain given, it is continuous. Domain को कैसे लिया? Set of all those x in the real set where x is less than 0. That is if first वाला सारे ऐसे values आ गए. And D2 को उन्होंने लिया set of all those elements in R which are greater than 0. के बाद उन्होंने C1 and C2, that is C belongs to, ऐसे भी बोल सकते हो, C greater than 0 की जगह C belongs to D1. यहाँ पे C greater than 0 की जगह C belongs to D2. Like this also you can take, but the meaning is same. You are just checking for left side and right side, not at the point. Okay. Clear now? Next. 13th. Discuss the continuity of the function f given by f of x again has two values, x and x square, and x when x is greater than or equal to 0, and x square when x is less than 0. So for negative side of x, negative axis, x में जब draw कर रहे हैं, this is your negative, positive, positive. Now for negative x values, you have the function to be x square. What is x square graph? Y equal to x square मतलब क्या है? It is a parabola. You know?
Yes,
You have studied. So y equal to x square is of the form x square equal to 4ay form है. Y का power 1 and x का power 2. So it is x square equal to 4ay type and which is upwards. Open upwards है ना? But ये left side में है सिर्फ. That is x का value जब less than 0 है तब. तो हम यहाँ से start करेंगे, but यहाँ तक ही करेंगे. This side we won't draw. Why? Because the value of the function changes when x value is positive. तो यहाँ तक आ जाएगा. When x is 0 as well as positive, you have the function to be x. And x is y equal to x is a straight line. तो आपको ऐसे आ जाएगा straight line. यहाँ पे straight line, यहाँ पे parabolic shape. Okay. This is the way you have to draw, and here at x equal to 0 again it will be having 0. So यहाँ पे touch करो. Here, so here it is y equal to x square. Here it is y equal to x. तो आपको दिखाना है कि whether the function is continuous or not. And since 0 is included, हमें यहाँ पे या उन्होंने उसको 3 करके किया है. That is जैसे हम लेते हैं c greater than 0 होगा, c less than 0 होगा, and at the point 0. 3 cases. ठीक है? This is clear? Graph is clear? From the graph itself, you can see that it is continuous. We can just draw like ऐसे जाकर फिर ऐसे पहुंचकर ऐसे जा रहा है. So it is a continuous graph. Okay. Now how we will show it mathematically, that we need to see. Now they have taken as D1, D2 and D3. 3 set ले लिए उन्होंने. जरूरी नहीं है कि ऐसे आप break करो. ठीक है, आप C greater than, C less than, C equal to 0 ऐसे ले सकते हो. So D1 what they have taken is all the less than 0. That is set of all those x which are less than 0. Then D2 is taken as only including 0. इसमें से इसी को 2 करके break किया है, 2 domain करके, and this is set of all those x which are greater than 0. तो 3 set हो गए. तीनों domain में they are just showing. Okay. You are taking any point. जैसे हम बोलते हैं C belongs to D1, इसका same meaning होता है. The meaning of this is same as if I am taking a C, a real number which is less than 0. अगर आप ये लिए बिना directly आप ये बोलो तब भी चलेगा. ठीक है? तो मैं directly बता देती हूँ, so that पहले हमने वैसे ही किया है. So first case I am taking as let C be any real number which is less than 0. Okay, less than 0. So less than 0 means I have the function to be x square. I will start with limit x tends to C. f of x equal to limit x tends to c. What f of x I have to take? Since it is less than 0, I have to take it as x square. And this x square, when replaced with c, will give you c square. Okay. Again, f of c will be same as c square. So that I can say that for any less than 0 value, the limit of the function and at the point, the function has the same value. Therefore, the function is continuous for all those values, for all ka symbol hai, for all those values of c less than. Okay, so this is your one case. Next case will be, you are taking, let c belongs to R, which c is greater than 0. So if you have like this means, you start with limit x tends to c, f of x equal to limit x tends to c. F of x again replaced with, when your c is greater than 0, you have this function x. So here you will have x, and after replacing with c, you will get as c. And f of c will also be c. So you can say limit x tends to c, f of x is same as f of c. Hence the function is continuous for all those values which are greater than c. Now comes your last one, which is at the point. Because equal to is included, we have to check, and equal to include means उसके left और right में दो functions अलग अलग हैं. So हमको दोनों check करना है whether it satisfies the continuity or not. Okay, so that third case is you are checking at x equal to 0. तो उसके लिए आपको left hand limit लेना है. At the point हमेशा उसके left और right and at the point देखकर होता है. बाकी ये था सारे values comprise करके हमने less than and greater than बना के किया था. ठीक है? That is the difference. Here LHL is equal to limit x tends to c minus f of x. C means यहाँ 0 में check कर रहे हैं, तो that is yours acting as 0. So limit x tends to 0. Which f of x you will use? Left side means you have to use x square. X square and replace it with 0, so you get 0 square, which is 0. Now RHL will give you limit x tends to 0 plus f of x, which is equal to limit x tends to 0. What is your RHL value? X. So you'll have x, which is equal to, again replace it with 0, you'll get 0. Both have the same value, and at the point also f of 0 will be 0 itself. F of 0, f of x होगा तो क्या लेना है? X ही लेना है. 0 के लिए x ही लेना है. So you will get 0. Therefore, you are getting LHL equal to RHL equal to at the point. Hence, you can say that the function is continuous at x equal to 0. So for all the values, the function is continuous. Hence, it is a continuous function. We will say f of x is a continuous function in general. सारे points में हो गए, less than में हो गया, greater than हो गया, at the point में हो गया. तो उसको generally क्या बोलते हैं? It is a continuous function. Okay, this is clear? If it is continuous everywhere, we will say that the function is a continuous function. Next one. Every polynomial function is continuous. We need to show that every polynomial function is continuous. For polynomial function, we will start with p of x. Let p of x be. What is the general form of a polynomial? a0 plus a1x plus, we have studied na, a2x square plus etc. plus an x raised to n. If it is a polynomial of nth degree n, polynomial of degree n. And you will say that it is of degree n when your coefficient of x raised to n will not be 0. That means an should not be equal to 0. If n is 0, you don't have that term. So उससे पहले वाला आ जाएगा. तब degree n नहीं होगा, n minus 1 हो जाएगा. ठीक है? So n not equal to 0 is important. Clear? Now what we need to show, it is continuous. For continuity again, we will check for limit. Limit x tends to, for any general point. Okay, let c belongs to R, any point. For limit x tends to c, f of x, we will write limit x tends to c. What is f of x? f of x की जगह p of x लिख लो, यहाँ पे p of x लिया है तो, या इसको f of x डाल दो, ठीक है। तो p of x नॉर्मली पॉलिनोमियल p of x लिखते हैं, इसलिए will give you, replace your p of x with the value which we have taken into x square plus etc plus a n x n. Now you will replace x with c, so you'll get a naught plus a1 into c plus a2 into c square plus etc plus an into c raised to n. This will be your limit. Now what will be p of c? Since p of x is this, p of c will be, again you will replace your x with c. You will get a naught plus a1c plus a2c square plus etc plus an c raised to n. Therefore, limit x tends to c, p of x is same as p of c. Hence, you can say that the function p of x, yeah, p, is continuous for all values. For all real values, that is, it is a continuous function. जब सारे values के लिए हो जाता है, तो you will say that the function is a continuous function. इसलिए continuous बोला है. At a point नहीं दिया है, इसलिए हमने c लिया है. Understood? If they say that it is continuous at a point, you have to show, then you will take at that point. X tends to at that point होगा. ठीक है? At that point. यहाँ कुछ नहीं है, इसलिए वो any real number लिया है. Understood? Next one. So from this, it is a conclusion. For every polynomial function is continuous. For that, that we have discussed in the last class. Polynomial function, rational function भी देखा था हमने. अब rational function कैसे है? That we will see. Okay. Rational function नहीं आया अभी. Okay. You have next. It is important. Okay. Example 15, which is find all the points of discontinuity of the greatest integer function defined by f of x equal to greatest integer of x. So you have to show that greatest integer function is discontinuous at every integral values. We have discussed the graph for greatest integer function. वो step function जैसा था. Like it will come like 0 to 1 होगा. 1 में hollow circle, 0 is included. Then from 1 to 2 you will have a value like यहाँ पे 1 में आएगा, value 1 आएगा. 1, 2. But 2 will not be included, right? For this negative value, negative 1 may you will have, start like this, hollow, darkened, -2, here you will have, this will be hollow, this will be darkened, like this you have got, right? You remember? Because this will show that where the discontinuity is coming. यहाँ continuous है, देखो -2 से -1 तक ऐसे continuous जा रहा है ग्राफ. Then there is a jump at the value -1. Here you are not including -1. Here you have that. यहाँ jump करके again continuous, फिर again jump continuous, again jump continuous. Like that it is going. So the thing is we have to prove that it is discontinuous at all integral values. ये एक integer values है. -1 में continuous नहीं है. Then फिर 0 में नहीं है. फिर 1 में नहीं है. फिर 2 में नहीं है. Understood? के लेफ्ट और राइट में अलग अलग वैल्यूज हैं. दैट इज 2 के लेफ्ट में देखोगे तो अलग वैल्यू होगा, राइट में अलग. यहाँ पे 1 point something. I will just give an example. Suppose I have 1 point something, so it is a 1.9. ये हुआ 2 का लेफ्ट साइड of 2, but the value of greatest integer कितना आएगा? Greatest integer of 1.9 is, what is the answer? What's the answer for this? You know, see, you should know this. Then only we can do the problem. What is the greatest integer function of 1.9? Tell me the answer, then only I can do. 1. Now right side ले लो. ये 2 का मैं चेक कर रही हूँ. 2 के लेफ्ट साइड में कोई भी वैल्यू आप लोगे नेबरहुड में 1 point anything, you will get answer as 1. Now if I have right side of 2, 2.01 suppose. What is the value? Answer of the greatest integer. Greatest integer 2.01, 2. So यहीं से आपको मिल रहा है left hand limit and right hand limit is not equal. So 2 at the point of point 2 you have a discontinuity. So the function is not continuous at the point 2. Similarly for 1 also you will have left side 0 आएगा, right side 1 आएगा. समझ में आ रहा है? Again 0 के left side लोगे तो आपको -1 आएगा, right side लोगे तो 0 आएगा. So for all the integer part or integral values, integral points, the function is discontinuous. अब इसको प्रूव करने के लिए हम ऐसे सब तो दिखा नहीं सकते हैं. So what we will do? We have to write something, right? ये फंक्शन इसलिए मैंने बना के लिखा है कि आपको एक आइडिया मिले कि कहाँ कहाँ वो डिसकंटिन्यूअस हो रहा है. एक एक इंटीजर पार्ट में वो डिसकंटिन्यूअस है क्योंकि उसके लेफ्ट और राइट में अलग अलग वैल्यूज हैं. ओके, अब उसको दो केस करके हम करेंगे. फर्स्ट केस इज व्हेन यू आर टेकिंग एनी नंबर, a real number, that is c belongs to R, but c is not an integer. c does not belongs to z. मतलब क्या हुआ, मैं अगर ले रही हूँ ये 1 point something हो सकता है ये c, but 1 नहीं हो सकता. Understood? I am taking a real number which is not a integer. Okay, you have to imagine कि मैं कैसा वैल्यू ले रही हूँ ताकि आप उसका आंसर बता सको. ठीक है. Now when I take the limits for this c, limit x tends to c, f of x, I need to write limit x tends to c. F of x is what? Greatest integer of x. And what will be the answer for this? It will be greatest integer of c. जो भी वैल्यू आपने लिखा है यहाँ पे वो होगा. वो कोई भी वैल्यू हो सकता है. उसका आंसर ऐसे आएगा, greatest integer of that. Okay. अब f of अगर आप लोगे तब भी वो greatest integer of c लिखोगे because f of x is greatest integer of x. Then f of c is greatest integer of c. So you can say that limit x tends to c, f of x is equal to f of c. That means अगर वो integer part, integer value नहीं है, तो you are getting a complete that is left side as well as right side, everything is same. ठीक है, that means मैं बताती हूँ. ये है आपका suppose 2, ये है 1. अब मैं इसके बीच में कोई एक वैल्यू c ले रही हूँ. Suppose c 1.5 है, तो 1.5 के लेफ्ट में और राइट में क्या क्या हो सकता है. 1.5 के लेफ्ट में सपोज 1.4 है, तो 1.4 का ग्रेटेस्ट इंटीजर क्या वैल्यू आएगा? 1 आएगा. और अगर 1.5 का राइट लूंगी तो सपोज 1.6 है, उसका भी ग्रेटेस्ट इंटीजर 1 होगा. दैट मींस वो दोनों वैल्यू सेम आ रहे हैं. इसीलिए मैंने कहा कि लिमिट ऑफ दैट वही आ रहा है. ठीक है. एट द पॉइंट क्या होगा? 1.5 होगा. ग्रेटेस्ट इंटीजर ऑफ 1.5 भी तो 1 ही आएगा. You understood? Left side, right side, and at the point all have the same value. If it is a real number but not an integer. Understood? This is very important when you write this. It's only give you the meaning. Understood? वो एक real number है but वो integer नहीं है, इसीलिए मैंने उसको 1.5 दिया. अगर वो 1.5 है तो उसका left और right दोनों आपको 1 देगा. Left और right इतना दूर दूर नहीं लेते हैं हम, उसका neighborhood बहुत पास होता है. ठीक है. Very near to C, whatever value you are taking. So it can be in between कोई भी वैल्यू ले सकते हो. उसके लेफ्ट और राइट में जो भी लोगे सेम वैल्यू आएगा. And at the point also same value. That's why I've written like this. This is clear? Now the second case that is very important. Case 2 में हम c belongs to R ले रहे हैं and it is an integer also. Understood? First case c is not an integer. Second case c is an integer. Now when I say c is an integer, see this is 1. 1 is an integer. So at the point c मेरे को देगा वही वैल्यू. राइट. नाउ जब मैं इसका लेफ्ट लूंगी तो वो होगा कुछ 0.9 है ना. तो इसका लेफ्ट हुआ आपका 0.9, इसका राइट मैंने 1.1 ले लिया. What will be the greatest integer of 0.9? Greatest integer of 0.9? 0. Greatest integer of 1.1? 1. So see, left and right goes wrong. Understood? The left hand और right hand इसमें से अगर मैं इसको c से रिलेट करूँ, जो c था, c आपका क्या था? 1 था. 1 से अगर मैं इसको रिलेट करूँ तो ये कैसे आया है? That number -1 आया, right? c was your 1. So that number -1 gave me that 0, right? 1 -1. तो in general अगर मैं c बोलूंगी तो c -1 होगा लेफ्ट साइड. राइट साइड क्या आया? वही नंबर आया. देखो c क्या लिया था मैंने? 1 और 1.1 दैट इज c प्लस h लूंगी तो मेरे को ग्रेटेस्ट इंटीजर आएगा c. समझ में आ रहा है? लेफ्ट साइड में आपको जो वैल्यू आएगा वो ऐसे आएगा, राइट साइड का जो वैल्यू होगा वो ऐसे होगा. नाउ व्हेन आई राइट इन जनरल, I cannot use example and shoot, so I will just write in general. उसके लिए मैं लिखूंगी if it is left hand limit, write limit x tends to c minus f of x. Now when I say c minus, I can say that it is a value which is less than c. Limit x tends to c I'm just making it, आपको एक आइडिया के लिए मैंने c minus h लिखा है. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? c minus वाला कुछ वैल्यू डाला है, c minus इससे छोटा. Okay, x minus h डाल दिया. ठीक है. So you will write c minus h now. c minus h जब आप ये लिख रहे हो तब आपको कंसिडर करना चाहिए c एक इंटीजर है, सपोज 1 या 2 या 3 like that. Minus h will be every time a number which is approaching to 0. ऐसा एक नंबर ही आप लेते हो, लिमिट में लिया होगा आपने, h tends to 0 जैसा होता है ना. उसका लेफ्ट साइड में मीन्स उतना पास होता है so that it is reaching or approaching c. तो neighborhood of c will be c minus. ये आपको पता है c का neighborhood जो हम लेते हैं वो c minus h, लेफ्ट साइड c minus h and c plus h होता है. That h is nearly approaching 0. उतना ही छोटा वैल्यू होगा h. ठीक है, इसीलिए मैंने यहाँ c minus h लिखा है. और उससे मिलता क्या है? 1 minus a small quantity which is approaching to, suppose 0 means 0.01 or 0.001 like that. So इसका greatest integer आपको निकालना है, means 1 minus something will be 0 point something, है ना. 1 minus a small quantity हो तब भी वो 0 point something ही देगा, 9 something. तो आपको जो आंसर आएगा वो क्या होगा? 0 होगा. और 0 अगर आप c से कनेक्ट करोगे तो क्या है? c अगर 1 होगा तो 0 आ रहा है. तो अगर ये c एक नंबर होगा तो that number minus 1 आएगा. Understood this one? Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now right hand limit means you have c plus approaching to c plus f of x, which is equal to limit x tends to c. This will be written as suppose x plus h. तो आपको आएगा ये c plus h. Now again same, c अगर 1 होता तो it will be 1 plus 0 point something. 1 plus 0 point something will be nothing but 1 point something. 1 point something का greatest integer आता है 1 और 1 हमने c को लिया था. That means आपको यहाँ greatest integer क्या आ रहा है? c आएगा. ये c minus 1 और c का समझ में आया? Is this clear? Hence your left side and right side both are not equal. That means you can say that, and at the point you will get c only. अगर c integer है तो at the point क्या मिलेगा? f of c will be c only. F of c will be c itself. So right hand at the point are same, but left hand side is not equal. So you can say that the function is continuous everywhere except at integral values or integer points. Got it? LHL is equal to, sorry, not equal to RHL, equal to f of c at the point. Therefore, f is not continuous at any integral values. So what they have asked, it is continuous. Find all the points of discontinuity. So the points of discontinuity are all integer values. Okay, सारे इंटीग्रल पॉइंट्स में आपको डिसकंटिन्यूटी ही मिलेगा. यहाँ पे कंटिन्यूस है जहां वो इंटीग्रल वैल्यू नहीं है.